Unmute. We are here. We generally exist in the ever-present void of mankind.
Here begins the demo prologue of Metaphor Refantasio. What we have to offer you is but a taste of the story from its beginning. But through it, your experience will mirror the full version.
So,
should you wish it, you may carry over your save data to the full version. We thank you for expressing your curiosity about our tale of fantasy.
let me just do my posties real quick, and then we will be ready. Sorry. I didn't mean to cough directly at the mic, even though that was literally what I did. Okay. So, I'm very excited for this. This is just the prologue demo. But, as some people may know, I am a huge lover of Atlas, and especially the Shin Megami Tensei and Persona series. As a curious little lad, I ended up with going to a friend's house when they were playing Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I've heard that there's some not settings related issues. There's some performance related issues with the PC version of the demo, which is fine. But let's I don't know. Let's tweak it a tiny bit, just to try and make the game a little bit more stable for us. But yeah, I ended up going to a friend's house when they were playing they were playing Persona 3, the original Persona 3, and after that, my brother happened to find a copy of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne and absolutely loved it. He needed my help reading it and stuff because he was legally blind. But we together played a ton of that, and that sparked a very long-loved obsession and collection of Shin Megami Tensei and Persona-related stuff.
Whoever you are, please tell me, does our world pique your interest?
Of course. So this is not part of that series, but it's made from by some of the people that made Persona 5, is my understanding. And that was one of the most stylish and polished and cool JRPGs I'd ever played. Let's go. What? King. We'll just go with King. Confirma.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from me?
Well, let's set it to auto so I don't have to worry about it.
Cross to our world for a time.
Take a Gingy Candy. I think it's my last one. Yep.
Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider.
I'm just making sure the game audio is being captured.
If fantasy is born from hope,
Yes, okay.
a desire to make the world better than it is.
If I click out of the game, it kind of pauses it.
Thus does change come. and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
We'll go with normal. It does seem a bit, does not seem as smooth as I was hoping on our side, but this is the demo build. Heterochromia.
We're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
So Luis is the guy. So this started with like an animated intro.
An igniter?
Luis is the guy that stabbed the king.
Get one of those.
Come on, hey, keep it moving. Hurry it up. Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
If you get the special edition, which I failed to do, I think you get a copy of this book. The Shin Megami Tensei and like other Atlas special editions are so good. They always come with like art books and CDs and sometimes figures. And if it was Catherine, you came with like a T-shirt and boxers. And
Listen to us, chum. Now fall in line. Let's want to get stuck like us.
she's so fast.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Give me my book, you book beater. Oh no. It's too early for the twink to die.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saved? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs? Well, at least
The game does seem like it's struggling a little bit.
Definitely good.
I don't know if that's a me issue or the game issue. What mission? Hello?
Come on, this is no time for. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all. The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Let's see how it feels during the actual gameplay part. Again, the performance on the PC is a known issue. So, I'm rarely though want to jump to saying this is the game's fault, not mine. But given that it's a known issue, place where we can see the whole area.
Let's go.
Ooh, okay, hold on. We might want to tweak the settings down some more. We'll see if this helps any. We'll set it to low instead of custom. E. That's the mini map. Ooh, okay. Maybe locking it at 30 frames per second. We'll see if that helps any. Is there anything else that we can do? Won't even let us change the resolution.
Stop!
It's still pretty rough feeling.
Watch out!
Okay. We've seen an enemy you've never confronted before. It'll show up as unknown. Prepare the best you can.
Okay.
Let me see if turning the VSync off will help. Because this is, I'll be honest, there's a huge delay between like pressing buttons and actions actually happening.
Watch out! Oh no! Looks like they found us.
Ooh. Oh. I'm struggling here.
Hey, your health is dangerously low. Watch it.
Ooh, this is very rough to play. There's a
Stop kidding around. Get
fantasy dead.
Oh, champion against fear, rise and face anxiety.
Bro, I face anxiety every day. I must see if there's anything else we can do. And I was really excited to check this out. And I'm sure the actual game will be better. But,
okay.
like, there were many, many articles about how it was struggling for a lot of people. Can't adjust the resolution at all. Picture quality normal. Okay, rendering scale is the lowest we can set it. I assume ambient occlusion is like bloom or something. Texture quality set to normal. Graphics are... Maybe if we can do this instead. Is this gonna break the capture? Let's see if this breaks the capture. It may have. Hold on. I was having issues getting this to capture earlier. I ended up having to go for window capture, which I thought was weird, given the it looked like a full screen game, and very generally, I don't have to window capture those. I can just game capture. Let's see. I appreciate everyone's patience with this. Let's see if this is any better. Wow. Okay, it controls better, but it kind of looks bad. Let's see what we can do. Let's bring this over here. Let's get this here. Okay, so it doesn't even show up as a window capture option. Let's see. I will say this controls a lot better now.
Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
But we don't seem to be able to capture the game now. We're trying it in windowed mode now. Okay. We have something capturing. Can we move around? Okay. Let's see if we can crank up the graphics some while it's in windowed mode. No, let's go to graphics settings. Let's see if this becomes okay in this mode. So things look less fuzzy. Okay, no. That's too much. It's a lot of tweaking right now to try and make the game playable. There's a lot of delay. Well, I guess not a lot of delay. There's delay there. Let's try with the VSync off. Not much better, but... Okay, so we're gonna have to play the game. At the lowest settings. And again, this could very well be an issue with... basically, I don't know if it's an issue with my game
found us. Get ready, everyone.
Yeah, I don't know if there's an issue with my game or an issue with sorry, an issue with the game or an issue with my PC. But it's but like I said, there was numerous articles I read about
Come on.
I can't move.
Not to nag, but your health is pretty low.
It's very hard to control with the various issues we're getting.
Will your tale end here?
Okay?
But we're gonna do what we can.
Ugh, I think they see us. Look.
It's a bunch of triangles, isn't it?
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts.
The usual spell.
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
I don't even know how the stream looks. I'm a little bit worried to go back and check. I don't know if anyone active in chat can tell me, or if it's just family lurkers there.
Over there. Let's go. Got a sec?
Okay, so is this just a glossary, igniters, gauntlet runners, using magic, Hipple, Galacia. Dash, hold B to dodge, press B to dodge enemies. Perform their corresponding controls are displayed. Tutorials in the main menu. Base site.
Stay vigilant. These ones aren't messing around.
Oh god, the game still seems like it's struggling.
Like this.
Yee! I have no idea how this looks on stream. As expected from a Shin Megami Tensei-ish Atlas-y game, the music slaps. In its own distinct style.
Not good. Run for it.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785.
Okay. Sorry, I was just getting my other panels up.
Comir is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
And everyone's apparently racist towards us. Heterochromatic twinks.
By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Sorry, I was making sure that we were clicked into the game. The setup's kind of weird. I have this as like a smaller window over top the OBS capture.
Whoa, just look.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
You made the mistake.
Don't you have any street smarts?
No.
Come on, kid.
Look at me. I'm pliable and stupid.
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
You know what I only just realized? Our little guy's not even up. Oh, when I do that, it looks like I'm hanging out with the little fairy. That's so cute.
The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different.
I love the design work of the game. I'm just so sad that it kind of looks like this due to the limitations that we're having to deal with.
I see more Plamars and Nusants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm.
This man vaping? Is he using like fantastical yield vape?
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years
They got the
he has
ligma.
languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest.
Oh, this thing's a little
Since
old
he
scholar.
cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close.
You could say that.
Getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. So?
App. You can press up to save.
Whatever will I do? Whatever will I do?
All right then.
Wow.
Come off it.
Okay, so we're a heretic.
Whatever will I do?
Oh. We run so fast.
All right then.
This takes us out that way. Does it let us go this way? Okay. I'm just testing my limits. Okay, I can't go over there. Anyone else to chat with over here? Gotta go fast. Oh my god. I'm stuck.
Let's not.
Listen, you just don't understand my RPG playing spirit. We gotta explore. We gotta test our limits. We gotta see what else is out here. Haven't you heard every, like, intro Disney song? We want more.
Oh.
Yes, we're peckish.
Hey, mister. It's a king.
Oh God, grant me guidance.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Now I want one for myself.
Yeah, until you see
That one just looks like a skeleton of some sort.
It's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though...
Wonders never cease.
Damn.
A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and lady. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an ignite? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal...
Yes, let's pretend to be as not knowing as we can.
Never heard of it.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Thanks, lady.
Keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well,
What a way to turn around and walk away.
Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
It's weird. It's set to auto for the talk, but there are times where it's like it just decides, okay, no, we got to the end, and then it just moves on before we even like say all the words.
Let's head there.
Damn.
I'm just looking in case there's items. We picked up some magic herbs at the other place. Oh, she's cute. I like your... I like how you have, the most covering you have is your cape. Oof. I'll be definitely keeping an eye on it to see if they say anything about, stability patches for this. Because, we're having to run it on the absolute lowest settings, like tweaking stuff, to make it even look like this. Otherwise, it was pretty much unplayable.
All right, then.
But like I said, the complaints about the PC port were already kind of heavily talked about in various different articles. But if the stability patches come out and it's still a problem, then I might it might be a me issue. Even though it's the only game I've had struggles with. And I mean, if need be, we'll do it on console once the full game comes out.
All right. What are you playing at?
All right, then.
I'm out of ideas.
Let us see. We're exploring. Sure, we'll listen to the bounty hunter.
Beg pardon? That's wrong, though. That's wrong, though.
I was just trying to look at the wings. I was trying to imagine how you would put on clothes with the wings like that. I mean, I guess you'd get used to it.
Let's go see. Oh my. That's wrong, though.
That's not even the edge of the map. Fine.
Come off it. Aha.
Closure.
Elden rubbish.
Dear me.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead. Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a
I almost just said your mom.
I'm
Why are
looking
you
to
here?
enlist.
Your
Is that
mom.
enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lordling, welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Damn.
Insolent.
Imagine being like that, like confident in yourself.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Yeah. It's me.
Elder.
I'm just a little guy.
Kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I need the money.
I need the money.
I heard the army likes twins.
But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
I'm small but quick.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards who run the fastest, eh? Right.
Says the man that runs the slowest.
Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
We'll go with king again. It's just easier that way.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sighting, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
What up?
Whatever.
Oh, it's this guy.
Well.
He's the least important important person.
Look at that.
It seems like the dog people, these guys are not well regarded. Just based on the ones we saw begging, the one we saw hung for crimes. So, do we just have to keep waiting in line? Or maybe we have to talk to everyone? Yeah, see, them yelling at another dog person. Oh. It was as simple as actually joining the queue.
I heard they get sightings.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like, human...
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others.
That's racist.
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
I know, I'm a special boy.
Move it.
Move
There's
it.
a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
You look like
It's better off
70,
in my
so...
hands. Give it here.
Brute force. Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm just sitting here, but yeah. What's that Josh Johnson bit? Like the internet is all gas, no brakes. Thanks.
You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in.
Don't say what you were gonna
Don't
say.
worry about
Don't
it.
say what you were gonna say.
Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here,
Aw, sick.
your igniter.
Belt? Headband?
These days, most come with their own magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
I'll do my best. Nameless guard. Saying on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details.
I wonder why it's dangerous to make maps.
My name is Captain Klinger.
Klinger.
At this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Life is pain, Dio.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey.
Did you just sit there and watch me sleep? No, I'm asleep. Hello, Wilbur. Welcome in. Hopefully the game looks okay for you. Oh my god, our little concrete slappers are out.
Seemed to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was.
We were really excited about this game. However, we knew that there was a lot of reports of PC performance issues, and we had to downscale the crap out of the game and put it in like a small windowed mode to make it playable. It's still a bit janky,
I could tell.
but hopefully it's at least coming through okay stream-wise.
Some people are even saying it's the lesser
How are
tribe's
you?
fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were.
Yeah, we have this on like the lowest settings. Ever since the hurricane too, the
Can I see it?
the internet's been kind of spotty and weird.
Want a break from the
Oh
ads?
no, ads.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks.
Why do we sleep in our pea coat? You've been watching My Hero? How far are you? I think I'm one episode away from the end of the last season. It took so long for the English episode to come out.
The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other.
Where we are, yes. Our tree is at a bit of an odd angle. And it may have been the death nail in our... we have a robot litter box, which is a bit bougie and expensive, but we had leftover house money for when we moved. Otherwise, we would not have spent that kind of money. It may have fried that. So we contacted the company. They're sending us a new base. But we were without power and cell for like 10 hours. But I count as very lucky because I know people that are still without power, still without cell service. In some cases, I know people that are still without like reliable water. So it's kind of like a... I'm not like a religious person, but it's like a count your blessings kind of situation.
Hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own. Well.
Like my wife's
Good night.
where my wife's family's from, her brother's trailer was destroyed because a tree fell and like smashed it through. Her grandmother's storage trailer also destroyed. That whole town is still without power. Basically, there's one gas station serving the surrounding towns. All the other gas stations are knocked out. So, yeah. And some of the other places, sadly, that I grew up visiting a lot, some of them were like half wiped off the map.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad...
I'm actually on the fence about doing like a charity stream for it. I just haven't really figured out how I want to set it up.
We can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you?
But because the thing that I was looking at, essentially in my brain, I was like, maybe I could set it up like the subathon, but just increase the timer based on what people donate directly to the place instead of to me.
If you'd not sheltered me.
But I wanted something that's specific to that area, and I was having trouble finding it. All I could find was like overall groups like Red Cross or All Hands, All Hearts, which are worthy causes, but it would just be donating to them in general, not specifically for the area that I wanted taken care of. If I did a link directly to them, I don't know how I would then track it to be able to do punishments, time increases, and stuff like that.
I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince, but I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that.
But yeah, I'm very excited about this game. For when it actually comes out in October. It's what I've asked for our anniversary. I'm a huge collector of Shin Megami Tensei stuff. Well, okay, not huge. I have a lot of Shin Megami Tensei games and like related things. Even before like Persona 5 made it wildly popular. Not to be like a little hipster boy, but...
Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through.
And while this isn't directly related, or even related, oh my god, our socks are just little sacks at our feet. It's not related, but it's some of the people that worked on Persona 5, which was, I mean, if you've seen it, you know it's very good. It's well regarded. It's crazy stylish. It's really inventive. They made this. So I need to get the re-release of Nocturne. Nocturne's the first one we ever played. My brother got it, and I would help read the screen for him since he was legally blind. So I have a deep love of Nocturne, and I want to get the remaster and replay it. But on top of that, let me see. I don't even know what the easiest way to show or say it is. But I have beaten Nocturne. I'm really close to beating 4 Apocalypse. I have Nocturne, Strange Journey, Apocalypse. I mean 4 Apocalypse, 5. I have Japanese like Famicom and like Super Famicom cartridges of Megami Tensei 1 and 2, Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2, Shin Megami Tensei If, which was the start of the Persona series. Got like I've beaten the PSP version of Persona 1. I've beaten 3 FES, 3 portable, 4 golden, 5. I have the Devil Summoner games, the digital Devil Saga games, the Devil Survivor, and I even have the Devil Summoners both for like the Meiji era, like Raidu ones, and the more like Cyberpunk. Yeah, I have a lot. I even have, and I've never seen anyone else have this. I'm sure they exist. I was at a con when I was like in college, and I found Persona Trinity Soul, a separate DVD series unrelated to it, that was a special edition that came with like 2 art/poetry books. I also have some art books around. Whoa, yeah, we gotta go fast.
Hey, don't forget.
Let's look at the map again.
Hold on.
Squad camp, fort camp.
Let's see here.
Can't go back.
That's where you want to go.
So,
Let's see.
I would love to beat all of them, but I'm already halfway through beating all of the Final Fantasy games. Yeah, so I'm a little bit of fan. Okay, I even have No, this story's too sad. I'm not going to tell the whole story. I have, and it's very dear to me, a stuffed figure of it's like Devil Summoner Raidu. I don't remember his last name. It's like Kozuhana or something like that versus King Abaddon. The special edition that I bought, or that my brother bought, I think. One of us bought it. I may have bought it for him. I don't remember. Had or came with a stuffed like Jack Frost, like Meiji era detective police guy figure, or like stuffed animal, and I still have that. It's got some sad history behind it now, but it's very precious.
New recruits arrives at its destination.
Yeah, how could I not want to play a super stylish RPG from the people that made Persona 5? Yeah, but it's like the detective one.
The towering fortress was built during the Annex War.
Back from specifically that game.
Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital.
Jack Frost is the mascot for Atlas.
Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their
I got about halfway through Megami Tensei. No, wait, halfway through Shin Megami Tensei on the iPad ages and ages ago. The issue is the game was in Japanese, and I don't speak Japanese. I was just like brute forcing my way through the game. But then I ended up at a specific issue where you needed a specific enemy that had a specific move to get past a boss, and I couldn't be bothered. So I gave up. But I recently, during the power outages, picked back up my Persona 3 3DS. Oh, I have the Persona Q games as well. And the fighting games. I don't have the dancing games, or Tactica, or Strikers.
When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
But yeah, I'm actually at like, I think, because it bases it on phases of the moon. I'm at 7/8 moon in Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse, and 8 of 8 is like the end of the game, so I'm very close. Yeah, I need to get a PS5 as well. My copy of Soul Hackers 2 is actually a PS5 copy that I bought trying to be nice.
Interesting. It tells the tale of a world with no Maglars.
When I was on a trip at like a local game shop where the guy was being super nice and helpful, but they didn't really have anything I wanted, so I was like, you know what, I need this in the future, I'll buy it. Got back to my hotel room and realized, oh, I don't even own this console.
A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
But yeah, how have you been, Wilbur? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
With his first sword, thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say?
I mean,
I'm listening.
that wouldn't be too crazy. Some of the subject matter around in the Shin Megami Tensei games, especially the main Shin Megami Tensei franchise,
I apologize for him.
can be very, very dark and heavy.
The lesser tribe. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like you.
I don't know what the cause of this was, but I remember being on Twitter to post something or like to check on something a couple days ago, and Atlas was trending, and it was, I guess, I have no frame of reference, but people were complaining that they were like, Atlas has gone woke, which is silly and stupid. Like, what are you even talking about? It's such a dumb use of a word. But also, Atlas, you know, Atlas, the company who couldn't release their game in the US during the PS1 era because it let you be gay. That's who you're complaining about, like, going woke.
Here and now, we're peers and equal.
Like, Persona 2 Innocent Sin couldn't come out, and the two reasons usually cited were, you could be, Hitler's in the game, and 2, you could be gay in, like, 1995 or, like, 97 or something. So the game never came out in the West. And if you look at the Digital Devil Saga games, everyone's, like, leather-clad, like, genderqueer looking, like, these games came out in, like, 2004. Like, what? This... I don't know. That's always really funny to me. To me, it's a litmus test. Using that phrase as a joke is hilarious. Like, oh, we can't, like, let children get eaten by dragons because of woke anymore is so funny to me, or stuff like that, because it's absolutely ludicrous and stupid. But using it in, like, an actual context is like a, what are you even talking about, my dude?
You want us to go on ahead?
Like, if you look up Digital Devil Saga, everyone looks like a Wachowski siblings, like, wet dream. Like, it looks like it's like Japanese Matrix. Everyone's in leather and, like, Buddhist toggles everywhere and crazy haircuts and colors. And, like, that's the company you're complaining about? Oh yeah, no. I just chuckled to myself and went on.
Warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory.
Oh no, ads incoming!
Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
Let me snooze this. Snoozer. There we go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain.
Did you have armor earlier, or did you just manifest that helmet? I don't remember you having a headpiece.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
It's my bestie.
She's with me.
Yeah, beyond that, we haven't done too much. We've played the Zenless Zone Zero update. We got a bit further in Eternights. We mostly just been kind of chilling out.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general.
Oh, we did make a TikTok for the channel so we can push clips too.
Then head in once we're prepared.
Which it's under the same name, or if you just do like !social, it should show up.
He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough.
Now, getting into the fighting in this game has me a little bit worried, because when we tried to do it earlier, now granted, you weren't supposed to fight the monsters, but with our graphical and like gameplay issues,
I just hope our contact in the fort's okay.
it was very like stuttery and delayed. So hopefully this will go better.
Okay. Here we go.
And I'll be keeping an eye out for like patch information to see if they stabilize it more. If it remains busted, I might ask for it on console instead and just try and figure out how to stream it from console. Because the game doesn't come out for like another 2 or 3 weeks. This is just the prologue demo. Okay, that's that. Slash. Roll. Scan.
Everything's pretty standard.
Yeah, it's a door. Bog standard general door. That's a lot of bloody people. What the? What are you?
There it is. That's a human.
I mean, that's what I look like. I don't know what you guys think look like. I have PS4 and Xbox One, and then most of the previous console generations. Like, I still have my PS2. I beat Final Fantasy X and X-2 on that last year. Because I already had save files.
Damn it. Hurry. This is bad.
Ayo.
What?
You know what? An honest to God, like, normal response. What? Okay, I have, I've gone through a whole arc with X2. X2,
What do you think?
I remember when I used to watch Spoonie. Like, I never played it, and I was already mad at X, and I was like, this game is trash, it's so stupid, like, they finally make a sequel to a Final Fantasy game, they make it focus on Yuna, and they basically take her from being like a, like, respected, like, somber, like, priest lady, to being like basically a pop star, giving her tiny shorts and a gun, and it's all about like dress up and all this other stuff, blah blah blah, dumb. And then I actually played it, and I was like, this is kind of like, the story is a joke. The story is dreadful. The story is like not worth getting. Like, the story of 10 is very good. It's got some issues, but it's very interesting. It's a very like introspective and somber game. That's kind of, it's got its lasting impacts, even though I don't like Titus as a character. He annoys me. 10-2 story doesn't make a ton of sense. It's all over the place. And it's kind of dumb. But what I will say is, it's very like job class focused Final Fantasy, which is kind of the part of Final Fantasy that I used to love. Like, now it's more character driven and stuff, and I do like that, but the fact that it's like each person could have 3 quote unquote dress spheres on, and you could kind of switch between them to if you press Y anytime but are using an X skill, sorry, stay on the offensive by continue attacking with X, deplete the enemy's break gauge.
We won't lose this fight.
Right. Let's do this.
In squad battles, press X to attack with your equipped weapon and Y to use skills. What are my skills? Fire. Yeah, the dress spheres are the classes. But, like, so you could pick 3 for each character to kind of switch between, which I thought was a really cool idea. Like, each person could be, I mean, someone could be a white mage, someone could be a beastmaster, and someone could be a, yield guard. Okay. We probably could have ended that quicker by just using the fire twice back to back. But like, that's the part that I liked, and you could like level up those job systems and kind of swap out, and Like, and that made the game kind of interesting and fun. Right. It was one of these things where I got kind of like poison pilled about the game by a kind of, in hindsight, not great content creator when I was younger. And then I actually playing it, I was like, this is a blast. I'm kind of sad that it's this short. Though I will say, getting 100% in that game is infuriating. I didn't do it because I knew it was hard. Because essentially, you need to have every single dialogue conversation with every person in each chapter. If you miss one, you can't get the ending. And it doesn't tell you, like, what percentage, like, what you're missing. So, but, I mean, I have zero regrets on it. I've beaten all of the mainline Final Fantasy games all the way up to, so start with Y and then X. Or start with X and then Y. So this is like the press turn system, I'm betting. I don't want to use all of my magic. So we're gonna try and just melee our way through it. It's so stylish! I know, I'm being such a dork about it. I'm not much for like design work and UI stuff. But one of the things I loved is that Persona 5 was so beloved that people even cosplayed the menu. Oh, no. I've beaten 13. I've beaten 13, 13-2, and I even beat 13-3, which I did not really like that much. What I'm stuck on right now is Final Fantasy, what was going to be 13 Agido, but turned into Type 0. It's just that I set the game aside, and I never ended up picking it back up. My PlayStation 4 is actually in this room with me. You know, we'll go with some luck. Type 0 is weird, but like that's how far I am. Beyond that, I just have Stranger of Paradise, 15, which I already own both of those. Can I? Oh, I can break these boxes. Oh, should I be breaking the boxes? It still looks a bit janky on my side, but it is what it is.
We have the edge. This could be our chance.
That guy's just teeth. Unscathed Triumph. So 15, Stranger of Paradise, I already own. 16 I need to beat. Snooze the ads one last time. It's the last time I can do it for a while, but let's see. And then I need can I open this? No. I need to beat the Final Fantasy VII remakes.
Here we go.
I meant to get the extra hit thing in there and I didn't. Okay, so they're resistant to fire.
Even easier than expected.
Yeah, I fought Eggentooth. Oh, God. Did you like it? I've heard some people don't like the changes in them. I need to beat all of those, and then I need to go back and beat, I need to do the Crisis Core remake. Because I never finished Crisis Core. I got really far in it. I have my PSP, but since they've updated the game so much, I think I'd rather just go back and beat it, you know? Or beat the new one. So one thing I noticed, even upon leveling up, some games will like refill your HP or health when that happens. It does not in this, it seems. I'm gonna go back here and try and break these. What the heck? I don't need cheap viewers. I have high quality viewers already. Why would I want inferior product? Ban. Ew, what happened on my screen? That looks so weird. Okay, no, that's fixed. So I need to beat the Crisis Core remake, and I need to beat the 7 remakes, and then I need to beat... This one's going to be really interesting to try and do. I need to beat Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus, which is the third-person action shooter RPG starring Vincent Valentine that they came out with. If I have a save file on it, I might, on my PlayStation, I might just find a copy and push through on it, because I know I got far and then got stuck.
Be careful.
And then set it aside, and then the ADD happened and I forgot.
Hey. Okay.
So can I sneak? Don't mind me, just sneaking. Ha ha ha!
Let's give this all we've got. I'm fast, and we'll win this.
Yeah, it's... I gotta check my PlayStation to see.
The power of... Not done yet.
Ow. Hello, monkey dogs! The guy chanting in the background is just like absolutely going crazy.
We made short work of them.
But yeah.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Okay, let me see. Let's... 1. Okay, we can't save here. 2. This heals 50. He's more than 50 down, so let's heal him. Wait, what is this? I haven't looked at these. Okay. Okay. I am someone who hates the junction system, yes. I also dislike that Final Fantasy VIII scales with you. I was trying to figure out how to sneak again. I don't like that it scaled with you to the point that, like, even bosses scaled with you. So you couldn't, like, grind, really, because then the bosses would also get stronger. Now, granted, the bosses got stronger up to a cap. But if you're like me and you're like, oh, I've got downtime, I'll grind for, like, an hour or so. Because I was playing on the PSP. Or, wait, was it? No, I was playing on the Vita. Which I still have my Vita. Love the Vita. The Vita died too soon. I hated that, like, by grinding and making myself a little bit better, I made the game worse for myself. Is there anywhere else to go out here? I don't think so. No, that was the end of it. But also, there was just some, like, difficulty spikes in the game that were so frustrating. Yeah, the drawing system was such a pain, too. But, like, legitimately, there was a time... I don't remember where it was in the game. But so, like, there was a time where, leaving a town, I would walk out and I would run into a Marlboro. And the Marlboro would attack first. And then it would status affect the whole team. And then through multiple turns, I couldn't do anything because of the status effects. And then I would eventually just die. And I went, okay, whatever. I'll just load up leaving that town. It happened 9 times in a row. 9 times in a row. Just running into a Marlboro. And it's a random chance to run into the enemy. And it getting to act before anything else. And just to say, like, that frustrates me. I think the story's an interesting concept, even though I think it's crazy coincidental writing-wise that they're like, oh yeah, the Eidolon thingies just happen to, like, impact the area of our brain that holds our childhood memories. And that's why none of us remember that we all grew up in the same orphanage. And I'm like, what? Read that back to yourself, good sir. Like,
hold on.
It's very convenient. But, like, the stuff with Riona and Squall towards the end was really sweet and nice, and good graphics for the time period. I loved 9, though. I didn't expect to love 9, but 9 was an absolute unit to me. I enjoyed the crap out of it.
What?
Ads. Okay, so
Hurry.
Let's hurry.
but yeah, once I finish the Final Fantasy game, yeah.
You can't get sloppy.
I didn't think I could get up there and attack him.
Tougher than I thought.
And they do love to slap that guy. I don't remember his name.
That settles that.
I don't know if breaking these barrels actually gives us anything, or if they're just, like, window dressing. Like, world building. Oh god, I thought you were an enemy! I don't want to go up in the tower yet. I want to explore more. Okay.
Our usual tactics should work.
Oh, he was further away than I thought. I couldn't see through the graphical issues and the barriers.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
The power of fire compels you, T.
Burn to ash.
There's a couple RPGs that I wrote down that I saw at like E3. There's one that looks like it's very like Shadow Hearts oriented. You know what? We'll take some endurance. Welcome back from Angel. But yeah, nine was I had heard a contentious one, but I loved 9. I played it on my trip to Antarctica actually. Like when I was on the boat and had like during my flights and when I had downtime, that's when I played 9 and I finished it and was like, man, that was crazy. I had such a good time. I want to go back down, or not back down. I want to explore up around this corner. See? Wise choice. Dio. Yeah. Once I beat the Final Fantasy ones, there's a lot of long-running franchises I want to beat. I want to play, I want to do all the Star Ocean games. How do I... So that swings, that's the thing. I was trying to see if there's like a...
Alright.
button I can hold for sneaking, and it doesn't feel like there is. I just gotta like be very light on the stick. I think I got him.
We're here to stop you.
Okay, no, I didn't. Skill.
Let's go.
The problem is we don't seem to get the fire back. And the teeth, at least, are immune to the fire. I think if we melee and he fires, that should do it. Oh, okay. Instead, he meleeed too. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't let you control the party members.
A tough one.
So I want to play all the Star Ocean games. Obviously, I want to play the Shin Megami Tensei games. I got really far into doing the Kingdom Hearts ones. Like I got all the way to like Birth by Sleep, but then the UMD I had was busted, so I kind of put it aside and never bought a new one. But the problem with Final Fantasy and Shin Megami Tensei as well, and a lot of these like long-running... Nope, I want to walk. I'm having trouble with the walk mechanic. It seems to just make me run everywhere. I thought maybe pressing in the stick would do it, but it does not. Unscathed Triumph. Which I think, yes, it gives me bonus everything.
There are some enemies left.
Let's use a healing item on both of us. Because we're both under 100. Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
We won't lose this fight.
We're here to stop you.
Okay, so why didn't that count? Interesting. I'm surprised that didn't count for the knockdown thing. Is it because he seemed to have seen me?
That was the last of them. This is bad.
Well,
They're onto us.
Here we go.
so I guess you could whack him several times and avoid doing this part of the fight. We'll try that next. We'll see what that does. My bones. I guess part of the problem of doing this kind of like searching and grinding is he's using up his MP. I don't... You know what? Let me check in the menu. I don't think I ever checked if there was a... Settings, skills... Yeah, I don't seem to have the ability to control him. Oh god, I didn't even see that guy. The little teeth guy are so sneaky. We put holes in teeth. Wait, what did it tell me?
Even easier than expected.
That should do it.
What does that do? Is that like an NP heal? Yes. There's a broken igniter. I thought it said something about slime. Just out of curiosity. Okay, I can't break other environmental things. Seems to just be barrels. Oh, I lost my train of thought. But the games like long-running franchises like Final Fantasy and Shin Megami Tensei, a lot of them also had like, and even like Kingdom Hearts, will have like little mobile games that are like dead. Like you can't play them anymore. But they were story content. Like they're actual like canon story stuff that you can never kind of get to experience because they were a live service game that no longer exists. Which is why I never count those in my kind of like, I need to beat all of these to feel like I played the franchise. It's not fair if it's like, oh, well, you happen to get into it 3 years later and the game doesn't exist anymore. Sounds like you have some regrets. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
I'm heading out.
What do you think?
Give me a minute.
You're right.
Let's I can't save. We're gonna give him the pill. And I guess we're going to fully heal ourselves for the fight.
Ready? Yep.
Just because I don't know what to expect. The nice thing about this demo too is I heard that your save progress will carry over to the new game. Not the new game, the actual game when it comes out. I'd like to beat the Dot Hack games, the Xenosaga games. I'd even love to go back and like finish The World Ends With You.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
Classic human shape.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
We can't let it get away with this. We have to hold it off somehow.
Peril.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Do you do anything in combat, Galacia? Mm.
I won't hold back. Burn.
Okay, fire, not it.
Vile monster.
The power of fire.
I guess we could have let him test that.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
What was this thing's name? This Homo...
How is it this strong? Are distracted. You...
But
No.
Above all else, I am a noble. And a
That's
noble
very
defends
good
his
of you.
people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay. Forgive me.
Not our top.
please say something.
Stroll. Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The
I misread
future
that.
unknown dawns in this moment.
I had made twink jokes earlier. I thought it said your fate is crown twinked.
Only one may be chosen. Confront
That's
the
so
fate
fucking
before
dumb.
thee,
My brain is
die
broken
here
sometimes.
in
I'm sorry.
obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to
Yes.
awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
What is it about Atlas that just knows how to do it to you, you know? That's sick. I don't know what it is. And Atlas and Nippon Ichi are like the two companies that have like, these get me on like a weirdo spiritual level. I like your head hat. Like I get all hats are on the head, but like it's like attached to my head. I'm a mech now, I guess.
What the heck is going on?
What the heck, Dio?
Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Oh, I can't really recover.
Wind.
Oh wait, I meant to see what its name is. It's almost like Galerio. What's more, I can use magic despite the lack of an igniter. Wing beat. Okay, I'm resistant to wind now. Lovely. You love to see it.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
When you're scoring critical hit against them, decreases their turn icon. Okay.
We could target those.
Hmm. Lara, okay.
Scour.
That's it. Stay on
The
it.
freedom of a wanderer. Seeker. Better be sure.
Okay, so I'm just testing. So that also shows weak.
Is there another way?
Interesting. Okay, whatever. We'll chop its feetsies off.
Wind.
Literal no feet fool. Dodge. You missed. You idiot. Okay, so no, it was that it was weak, not that they are weak to that. You did not need 1,000 health, my dude. I'm just saying.
It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. It's just gonna
That was just overkill.
no matter what we do. Eek. I can't believe it's eating from its own body.
Yeah, I guess that is like auto cannibalism, isn't it? Like it's. I wonder if just a regular sword. Oh, you know what? Well, actually, never mind. I was gonna use my fire attack, but I don't think we have it anymore. No, that didn't do as well. I thought maybe the sword attack would do better against the fruit. But it doesn't really seem to have, so.
We don't take out those apple things. I think we'll regret. You know.
I'm working on
Maybe
it.
there's something I can do. Hey.
Yeah, you know, you really haven't been
Understood.
carrying your weight.
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Wind.
Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
Let's go.
It looks like when they miss, it costs them a turn. Similar to like if you with the press turn system in some of the games, where if you attack and like hit someone with an ability that they're strong against, or they drain or like reflect against, it will kind of cut off your turn. Whereas getting a crit gives you extra turns.
Not like they could get you with that.
Midas power. Wind.
There we go. Hey.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
I don't really have a plan for how to level myself up. I'm just kind of
True power
trying to make sure everything gets something, you know?
a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us.
It's a Gundam.
If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you? What was that power?
Hello,
you
other
used?
monkey
You had a
dogs.
little heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy.
Yeah, we ripped out our own heart. It was sick. You're alive! Stroll is his name. Okay, I will do my best to remember his name.
Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica!
I should probably try and commit it to memory instead of just being like, ha ha ha, he's our top, ha ha ha.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw
Yeah.
the beasts.
How you been?
Let's not hang about.
I was out part of last week with the storms.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live.
Like, I was supposed to stream Friday, but we lost power for 10-ish hours. And then
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Saturday I didn't stream in the morning like I normally did. I streamed in the evening. But the internet was still kind of like all over the place, so...
Better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
We've dropped some
Like nothing
frames.
I've ever seen.
I might need to bump up.
Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Hold on, I want to try something real quick. Video? No, 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 no. Output. Let's try and bump this up. Just a smidge. Let's see how this does.
Right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guia.
Well, good.
I'm doing okay. I worked today. But I stayed remote because when driving back from my mom's yesterday, there were still several street lights that were out. And I have like an hour commute to work. So I was like, I don't know how stable the lights are, but I don't want to test them during rush hour traffic. So I'll give them another day to clear trees and stuff. Through the mirror lies the prince, deep into I didn't read fast enough.
Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim it.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Overload. Consider turning down video settings or use a faster encoding preset. Let's try something real quick. Settings. Let's see how that does. Yeah, someone catch me up.
Can someone catch me up here?
Ugh. Hold on. No, this is worse. We're dropping frames like crazy now. Let's
years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his
Hey Wilbur, are you still here? Does this look better or worse?
hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guiaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he
We had a spike in dropped frames, but it was right when I made changes.
When the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guiaburn himself. But his son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him,
Here's the thing.
it's going to be easy.
Stylistically, this character design is always evocative of like Hallel or like Lucifer. So I wouldn't trust him like on site.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself up.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
The wee fairy is right.
The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. What?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my head. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
Let's go. Do we actually get to control you? Or are you gonna take independent action still?
You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from the curse and defeat Louis Guibern, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Got it.
Louis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no... All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here. Investigate.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me about the
I
mission.
want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed
Yep.
to stop.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Well...
Let us see if we can explore any. It's our first time doing one of these like little night sessions. Let's see if perhaps there's... Wait. What's this twinkling? A beetle? Wonder what that does. Hey, we can save. Let's save. Let's see what the beetle does. Polished garnet. Side gloves. So most of this new stuff is just stuff that Grius brought with them. Okay, it seems like maybe it's a collectible. It specifically says no one would buy them. Oh, wait, yeah, what does that apple do? Consider selling it, consider selling it. Okay. So those ones are straight up sellable.
Want a break from the ads?
You've done a fine job delivering the message, lad. It's finally time for us to act on His Highness.
Huh?
Question my own.
Emotional, damn it!
Hello, Azrael. We are doing our best to play Metaphor ReFantazio, though the PC version apparently has some performance issues. How are you doing?
Indeed.
How does the stream look? We were having some frame drop issues, so I had to make some adjustments. Is there? Truly, that's incredible. Okay, let's go talk to Stroll, now that we remember his name. Never in all my life have I witnessed anything like that power you used. Tell me, is that some sort of magic? No, I suppose it couldn't be. Not with igniters. Not with the igniters we were supplied with, at least. Yours was broken in the commotion, besides. Incredible. If only I had some kind of power back then. Apologies, I was just thinking out loud. Today's been a trying day for both of us, so let's get some rest. Okay, we can go sleepy byes now. Yes, we'll go sleepy bye. But yeah, this is a game from a company who makes a lot of games that I like, and that was created by people that worked on Persona 5. So it's very like stylized and very it's very slick with its UI and kind of stylish with its design aspects.
Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be your best.
It is called Metaphor ReFantazio. The ground does make a poor bed.
The ground makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my
when I saw early like talk of like test playing it, besides the obviously the complaints and talk that the PC version had a lot of performance issues. This is just the kind of prologue demo, but the progress you make is transferable to the full game. And it's one that I'm very excited about and will hopefully be getting in October as an anniversary gift. I don't mind a little danger. And but I got hurt, or I had read that it the art department went kind of like buck wild with it. They went absolutely.
As long as you're up against all this scary stuff.
Your stream is lagging?
Got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet.
Hold on, let's see. I had tried to make an adjustment because I was worried about something. We'll go back to here. Frames are probably going to drop for just a second. We just switched something.
Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
Hello.
Hello.
If
only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
Yes, very.
It's just war after war here. With Magla arts fueling the flames.
$42.
But it's a nice fantasy.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
You're
Enjoy it
gonna
while you
cover
can.
everything you need?
Yeah.
Want me to send you out?
Good night.
Yeah, I guess. I'm so okay with money, I guess. $300 for everything at the dentist.
Should you be getting a check though from Delta?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll help with that.
Yeah. It's not gonna recover any of the money I paid.
Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, yeah, I'm not certain if this is an issue with my PC.
Well, hello.
Or are you our Philemon? Or our Igor?
I've been waiting.
Or Igor? But there was a lot of articles. If you look up Metaphor ReFantazio like demo, there was a lot of talk about how the PC version had like a lot of performance issues. We had to set this on the lowest settings to make it even function.
An intriguing one. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading.
Is that why you have a funky little beret?
Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom.
Love you, bye.
Is built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit
You're so tall compared to us.
I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
I mean, like with a lot of RPGs, there are some aspects that's like story. And they have fully animated cutscenes. You just happen to catch us right at where the story part picked back up. Because we had a lot of combat just a bit ago.
I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the...
But let me know... Oh, I see you set at this work, so hopefully the stream is more stable seeming.
The stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue.
Crazy.
Power that
Hello, Smitty! Yes, we are playing the demo of Metaphor Refantasio.
In some core aspect.
Atlas's not Shin Megami Tensei or Persona game, developed by people that worked on Persona 5.
The mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However,
I am too. I heard about the demo and I was like, I've got to try it. But then like this morning I read there's a lot of PC performance issues. So I don't. Hopefully the stream looks okay. We had to turn everything to the lowest settings so that it wasn't like just like a horrible experience.
Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore.
Were you gonna ask because the stream looks bad or because the graphics look kind of down?
And assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Not much choice.
Not much choice.
The bargain is struck then.
He gives off the energy of the guy that like invites you over so that you can like you know the story about the German guy where he like met a guy online and he was like they were both into cannibalism, so they agreed that like one of them could come over and eventually he ate him. Like there's no way around it. Like that's the energy I get from this guy. It's like, let's make an agreement. You're gonna die. Let me see, new ability. No, that was an actual thing that happened. Like, it was a very, like, famous, story. Essentially, like, it was like is this a crime? He consented to having it done. But he still got killed.
Randy is scheduled to come tomorrow, is that cool?
Yeah. Give me just a second. Sorry about that, guys. I was just checking.
One eyeshadow at Ulta. That was it. Not even over $20.
Okay. Okay, I'm back for real this time. So do we have to pick one of these, or do we just get both? That makes it seem like I picked something. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker. But yeah, hopefully the stream's coming, like the actual stream itself is coming through okay. I don't know at this point. But yeah, Smitty, are you gonna pick this up when it comes out as well? If you're hyped about it, because it's what I asked for our anniversary.
We'll meet again, I'm sure.
Oh, I might have skipped something. I was trying to.
The funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
Once we get to a non-dialogue section, I will show you what happens if we crank it up to like the regular settings. Bye, Azrael.
So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lads, you'll be our
Oh wait, I need to pull this back up over here.
It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much.
Everyone ready for some crispy water noises?
From missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research.
Actually, I should have known that Smitty was aware of this game. He's about the only other like JRPG or person that streams JRPGs that I know.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
Daddy,
I'm
chill.
watching you.
Yes, I get it.
Why does his hips look so wide?
All right.
Right. Let's check the map. This'll
Oh.
all be for nothing if we get lost.
That felt nice on my throat. Also, we successfully didn't get our mouth coughed into by a babby this weekend. Let's go. Last weekend I had a sore throat for like 3 days because my youngest nephew, while propped up standing on my lap, looked around like, wow, look at the majesty of this world. And then he gently turned to me and then made eye contact and went, I was like, what? You went out of your way to cough directly into my mouth like a little freak?
Don't let your guard down. Good.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
No.
Don't let your guard down.
Look at that.
Yeah, how is everyone doing today? I don't think I asked. We've had a lot of conversation about the game. The struggle is getting the game to actually play. A lot of Final Fantasy chatting. Need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is. Besides, let me guess. You could move much faster if I died back there. And you didn't need to keep an eye on me. Come on, have a little faith.
Let's go.
Okay.
Pushing forward.
So, this is... Smitty, are you here? This is what happens if we try and up the graphics to their more regular quality. And I'm not 100% certain if this is an issue on my end. That's fine. I'm not 100% certain if this is an issue on my end or if it's part of the PC performance issue that I'd been reading about. Because there was a lot of stories indicating that, like, the game kind of struggles on the PC currently. So let's, we'll turn it back down. And I had said earlier if there was too many issues, like if it remained problematic after release. What? Why is it sometimes run, sometimes not? Sorry, okay. I was trying to see if there was a way to, like, not run, because you can sneak up on enemies sometimes, but it's kind of hard to do when, like, barely touching the stick makes you go flying. Like, I gotta really barely touch it to make this go.
Stop.
Wild dogs? Hundos, the beasts hunt in packs. Should they come at us together, we'll be overwhelmed if we're not careful. And I actually had to take this down to windowed mode because it was way worse in, like, full screen. You don't get it, so be it. Seems you need an impromptu lesson on the basics of combat. Pay attention as the subject affords few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foes. Consider if this is your first meeting, are you familiar with them?
Got it?
Derpy tongues eating sand, blah 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 blah. Now size up the hundo. What do you make of it? I would say I don't know. We fought some of these. Then I'll do your thinking for you. You see, you slipped out of death's grip at the fort. This should barely be a challenge. Okay, hardly be a challenge. Okay, we can kind of gauge up how strong they are with that scan. Okay. Oh, that's right. I wanted to check. Left bumper lets us track on. Lock on.
There they are.
So. Wait.
There are enemies around. Watch your step.
Yeah, so I wanted to see if... Okay, so if you're strong enough, you can chop them down without even having to do the full combat. Sorry. Sometimes when my throat is tense, or if I have like a big yawn or feel like I don't have enough air, I'll just do that.
Got it?
I'm fine. My throat's not 100 today, but that's whatever. Change your tactics, fight together as one, stay calm, and you'll be fine. If you use Y to initiate battle after completing the breakage with an X attack. Okay. We are currently 11 bits away from 2 beams, I think is where we stand. I'm pretty certain. So I kind of like, I like that there's kind of a combo. You can choose to kind of like open field, like just fight them. Oops, left bumper. Okay, so that one's unknown. So I think if we had hit it a couple more times, we would have initiated. It's fine. It's one of these things where it's like, retrying a battle. If you're unhappy with how the battle's going, you can restart it from the beginning by pressing the left stick. It's not even that I really feel bad, it's just my throat doesn't feel 100. Which, if I'm going to be talking a lot or if I have to sing, is not always the most ideal. But at the same time, I don't want to be like too choosy and like not do stuff. So, like if it's bad, a lot of times I'll just talk in like my lower register, or I'll try and stay in my lower register, because I tend to talk in my more upper register and from the top of my throat, which is probably not ideal to begin with.
That'll do it.
There's an item over here.
How's that?
Oh, okay, we already got him down. That one slap knocked it over, and that I wasn't expecting that. It could not move due to stun. Excellent. Look at that. My wife is... See, there I go again, just jumping up to my higher. But if my wife ends up... it sounds like she's probably just going to rest today. What I think I'll do... I might stream a bit longer than usual. What I'll do is I might stream a little bit longer than normal, and then on top of that, I will, maybe make some personal progress in, Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. As I indicated earlier, I'm very far into that game. Retry.
Wish we knew their affinities.
Okay, yeah.
Only one way to find out.
Wait. I just realized that's a tactics or escape.
I will fight with pride.
I wanted to see if it would let me like control. I do like when I get to control or like program my party members. Yeah, no, she's just tired. She worked, she had to drive into the city for a dental procedure, and then because of the time she got out of that, it's just that we'll give our luck a bit of a boost. Because of that, by the time she got out of the dental, like just like a cavity when she got out of that, it was rush hour traffic. So she was just kind of like hanging out at the shops until it was calmed down a little bit to drive back. But she's just tired from that.
What is it?
What is it? Why do you talk like that? So yeah, she just wants to rest. which is fair.
But
She does not often have like the stupid levels of boundless energy that I often have.
pardon?
For instance, have you heard about the human who appeared from nowhere and wiped out entire towns? Terrifying, no? My apologies, didn't mean to sour the mood. Hey, would you be interested in buying something? Sure. Maybe not. We only have 900 to our name. I'm... Oh, wait, hold on. We do have stuff to sell, so let us...
See the enemy. Charging in.
Let's kill this guy. We'll kill these guys, pick up that item, then we'll sell stuff, and then we should have leftover with which we can, we'll buy that, full heal then. Eh, that's fine.
We made short work of them.
Doesn't bother me any. I mean, while it's always fun to have chat engagement, it's also nice to have... Okay. It's probably not you. And I don't know that it's me. This game is... So the PC version of the demo is supposed to have performance issues. So I don't know if this is an issue with me or with the game. But like, I had to turn it down to the lowest settings because if I have it on the higher settings... So I'm gonna change it back to normal as an example. But also welcome in. So if I change this to how it was, we'll restore to defaults. If we restore to defaults, this is it. This is... And I don't know if this is a me issue or is it the much written about PC performance issues that I've read about. So we're gonna... I was very excited about the game, so I was gonna keep playing it regardless. But we're just gonna crank it back down to the low settings so that we can play the game. Yeah, but I don't get motion sick, like, ever. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've been motion sick in my life. We even tried, like, toggling VSync on and versus off, and it's still not great, but it's much more, playable.
There they are. Okay.
But I was too excited.
I'll give it my all. Take this. I'll go from the kids and
That's just what Grius does. Only one left.
I mean, you've known me for a long time. You know how much I love Shin Megami Tensei and, like, Persona stuff. So how could I not be excited about this game? Also, I feel like you would enjoy this guy going absolutely buck wild in the background. Music-wise. Yeah, I asked for it as an anniversary gift for our wedding.
I see the enemy. Time for some closing up. Forward.
I want that item, but I want to take care of these guys first.
Hey,
Also, I hope you're doing okay. I know you're not there anymore, but man, it's been sad seeing seeing a lot of the videos and stuff come out about well, I mean, you know the areas. Hello, I'm hitting buttons. Why did it not lock on?
We have the edge. A tough one.
Take this. One remains.
Has this hand.
Through here.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully none of my family like lives up in the mountains anymore, but my grandmother was from Hickory, and like my dad like went to school in like Boone and Asheville, and he was telling me stories about how like entire sections are stranded, like Chimney Rock is borderline destroyed, the Lake Lower Dam almost went, like it was my family's supposed to visit other family in Tennessee, and legitimately they're like, we don't know how we're gonna get there because the road to get there is completely gone and is expected to take months to repair, and the reroute would add like another like hour or two. It's really sad. I thought about trying to do like a charity thing, but I've not been able to find a way to like to pin it to be like specific for that region. Oh my god, the game is chugging. Oh, so I guess they got the that counted as an ambush. You know, we haven't done this in a while. Let's check out our like special boy.
Take this. Help
Let's hurry on.
We made short work of them.
Let's push through.
I'm trying to like lock onto that guy so that we can do our stuff, but it man. I wish I could like get a full better experience, but it's just the demo. It's only a couple hours of the game, and the demo is fully transferable supposedly over to the game. But I have been saying, oh geez, I have been saying like if it remains an issue even after supposedly like stability patches come out, I will. It's possible. Like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye out. If they say that like stability patches and stuff came out, and the game is still like this rough to play on my PC, I'll just get it on console, like, and stream it that way. But I wanted to at least get to experience it.
Got a moment?
Oh god. What happened there? Did it just get really, really bad? I'm gonna try and kill something off in the background real quick. Let's, just to give the PC the best chance, we're gonna close the PNG tuber. We're going to... Is there anything else I can close? I doubt, like, that little PNG was doing it. We'll close Discord as well. There's not really... And my phone just went buck wild from that. Carol?
It appears we must do this.
Well, and I like that if enemies are weak enough, you can just kind of, like, swat them down. Like, you can choose to fight them RPG style, or you can just, like, slap them to death.
Wind.
What is that? Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
Yeah. Oh, right. We were supposed to heal Stroll. So let's do that real quick. I may have done a dumb.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
I probably need to heal Stroll.
Let's do this.
Yes, focus on me. Ignore the half-dead man beside me. Depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee. Oh, I didn't even know this had front row, back row. This the back row will deal less melee damage, but take less damage from enemies. Oh, you know what game you might like, Bo? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, thank God that didn't like end my turn. I don't know if I talked to you about it in stream before, but Unicorn Overlord. As someone who loved Final Fantasy Tactics, that was such a great buy. I loved it. We will heal ourselves.
Take this. Get ready. Blast.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch out!
Got no mercy.
But yeah, Unicorn Overlord was well worth the buy. I put 80 hours into the game and was like, man, I could have put like 80 hours more if I wanted to.
Take this. Go on, finish the job.
Yeah. I don't know where else I would go. Oh yeah, how was that wedding? I think you said you had a wedding to go to in like early September.
Let's hurry.
All right.
I should probably be reading these aloud, sorry. I'll happily trade some illegal miners for the armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it. Eee.
What is it?
Yeah.
These come highly recommended.
By whom? There's nobody here, you freak. Okay, that's not he has one.
Thank you.
7-4 garrison. Surely the lack of manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, be best if they could consider. Let me check something real quick. Let me know if this looks better or worse. Yeah, let's see if this looks better or worse. It's probably going to struggle for a second while it adjusts. By the amount of dropped frames at OBS, I'm going to guess worse. but if I could get confirmation from anyone watching.
Wait a second.
Yeah. Against their best interest to cause a scene or risk crown theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then
you did miss a You're basically watching a slideshow, bruh. It can't be that bad, right?
Let's go.
I have it up on my phone. Like, it looks rough, but it's not a slideshow. Though you did miss a eventful subathon period. We went 6 hours, 6.5 hours the first day, 16.5 hours the second day, 12 hours the last day, and then when going through the VODs for clips, I found that I accidentally shorted it by an hour, so I did another day, or like making up an hour, but with like double time punishments and double time increases and punishments, and it that ended up getting pushed to 12 hours. Oh, you were in there? Oh god. Hopefully you didn't have to be there during the parts where I had to sing. I know Little One was pushing for it a lot, and her and Raven seemed to have a good time with it, but
Wait.
yeah, we're not misunderstanding. Or, we're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Ah, yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damned conspiracy. We have no choice. We, blah, blah, blah. We fight our way through. Alright.
I see the enemy.
Okay.
Yeah, nice work.
I want those mushrooms.
What are you doing?
There they are.
I can't believe this.
No.
Stop right there.
Nah, that's fair. You thought you were slick? Wait. Item all. That's fair and valid and fair and valid. No, that's not it. What is... Oh, right trigger's what makes us run. I guess I was pressing it while trying to do the scan. I collapsed a person. You got rocks coming out of your head? Oh, no, wait. Those are your ears.
I told you. I didn't see no deserters.
Crank this up on my phone. It's 720 to see what it looks like. I mean, it doesn't look that bad.
Please, don't kill me.
What? First of all, congrats on outpacing me on beating all the Final Fantasies. I recently beat 10 and 10-2 at the end of last year. I beat 9 on the Antarctica trip at the beginning of last year. And played a month of 14, beat 13-3, and now I'm stuck on Type 0. I just got distracted.
Oh, come on.
You could play Soul Hackers 2, the Shin Megami Tensei Soul Hackers 2. I know it's out on the PS5, because I own a PS5 copy, despite not owning a PS5. No. I'm kicking your ass, obviously. Oh, I thought you were another person. More items? More shinies? More lucky doos? Have you, absolutely destroyed the WoW expansion? Appears that we were expected. Is it the fat colonel guy? Fat Capitan? Yes, it's Fat Capitan.
I knew I'd find you here.
Capitan du Chongo.
You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself after all.
Big
Couldn't have been
stretch.
anyone else.
Okay. You know my issue with 6. I did go back and beat 6. My issue with 6 is that it's required to use everyone. Really, like if you ignore people, it's gonna bite you bad in the end. And I kept taking such like multi-year breaks. I mean, they're a mark of where RPGs were at the time, and 6 was lauded when it came out, and I understand why, but it was frustrating.
Naturally.
Naturally.
I only put more bait on the hook.
Yeah, but like,
I wasn't expecting
why?
the damn thing to be rampaging already.
But did you play After Story for 4?
Why?
Not that it changes anything. I'm just curious how you're interpreting playing all of the Final Fantasy games. Because with me, remember, it was like all of them in the main line. So like, I don't care about like Legends of Final Fantasy or like Echo, whatever, Final Fantasy Crystal Echo blah 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 on the GameCube.
Savior, speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
But things like 4 After Story or like 7, like Dirge of Cerberus being directly related to 7 would count on my list. I don't know if it did for you.
Easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for
Yeah, I didn't do the crystal ones either. I'm just trying to get parameters. It's kind of like when people talk about, I've been to all these places. I was like, okay, how do you quantify being to them? Driving through without stopping? I wouldn't really count that. Just going to an airport? I wouldn't really count that either. But some people do.
7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Absolute no fucks given.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor.
I got to like 55. Basically, because it's an MMO with no end, I gave myself a month of playing, and I played it like most every day. So I was like, yep, that counts for me.
Right into our hands, you know.
What?
This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title.
Yes, get your archetype. I'm pretty sure that's what's about to happen.
But as for you, you're hopeless.
Yes.
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no. I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory. This is the way of the real world, little lordling.
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their sword.
Yeah, I was surprised. Someone I watched was like, man, people do not like, a lot of people don't like this new expansion for it, and I had no idea. I mean, if you need a long-running... Let's give our boy his moments, actually.
I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand.
Oh, I like his.
Come, I will show you a world with honor.
No, it's a potential on my list. I was gonna say the Shin Megami Tensei games. All of them. Fucking all of them. Or there's also things like Star Ocean.
Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash.
Okay, Chungi.
Yulon, get to it. Cover me.
So he scampers off to protect himself.
Yep.
And his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
There's also the Tales series. Well, our only option is diagonal slash. Interesting. I was trying to decide if this is like, if this was going to end up being like, Devil Survivor, where the person in the middle takes less damage, and, but if you beat them, they... That's impressive. See, I kind of fell off for a while. I just had so much other... A lot of what happened is me working on those so many certs. I really stopped gaming as much.
Die already. Scour. Take this.
I'm just now really getting back into it kind of full force.
Trivial.
No holding back. I'll cut you down.
Yeah. That's generally my wife's take on it, too.
Wind.
Please.
What about the Dragon Quest games? Those are pretty well liked and have a long-running franchise.
Warrior. Hack and slash.
No. Impossible.
I don't know.
Take this. Go on, finish the job. I refuse to fall. Here.
I call upon royal power within.
One thing I have noticed is that healing, or like even like sleeping overnight to progress the story. Oh, interesting. We are weak to fire. This is news that I did not have. There. Yeah. Sorry, I just reread that. Okay, but like, I'm gonna be honest, the announcement for the Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero game did get me hyped, because I remember spending so much time with my family playing like Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi. Like, I loved those. I've noticed that like sleeping in the game doesn't seem to heal you. A Capitan's uniform.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
A double level.
Not bad at all.
Okay, let's get our endurance up a little bit.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Oh, you got a lot of stat increases. Oh, I can't manually distribute yours. They are, and especially when you look at the rosters for like later games where it's like, oh, it's got 52 Gokus and like 30 Vegetas, and you're like, that's so stupid. It's so dumb.
How did I do all that?
Why are they so fun?
And without an ignite.
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
We're both special boys.
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord. And now I know what really happened.
And very often it's the same idiots firing lasers at each other.
We were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I see. Keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
Brothers in arms.
My friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
The proud
Sorry. I'm laughing at
within him
unsaid jokes
dwells the
inside my own
virtue
head,
of the
like an
warrior.
idiot.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may
Got
awaken.
it. Become brothers in the bedroom.
Together we stand.
Feel a stroke of inspiration. I found a new way to harness the power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that
Yeah.
magic?
Enjoy your
Now
raid.
that I think about it,
Appreciate the lurking.
once you awakened, isn't it weird?
I mean, if
that
my
Stroll
wife's
followed
not
along after?
feeling up to hanging out,
What does this
I
mean?
might just keep streaming for a little bit longer. I've heard the demo's like 4 to 6 hours long. So, I don't know how much more of the demo there is. We're at about 3 hours now. So I might just push through. Eyeball. Fibonacci. Illuminati. What is this?
Hey, where are we?
Hey, we've traveled back to the cool, creepy place.
Surprising indeed.
Oh, I could watch The Dragon Prince. Yo, Bo, do you watch The Dragon Prince? You should watch The Dragon Prince. It's from the people that made Avatar. There's some childish humor in it in the first couple... the start's a little bit slow, kind of like Avatar. So, at points, but I love it.
Admittedly sooner than I'd expected.
I just thought I would throw that in there before you go.
Another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
Sure.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
And shake.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm here. Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
Lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see. Each of you has your own chart. You can use these charts in assigning archetypes.
Well then.
Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior, who yet bears no archetype. Okay. Rios.
This here.
To study, you'll need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too much burden on you. Gather more magic stat from your battles and other sources. Each character can study archetypes obtained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes minuscule shards of Magla crystal. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
That means...
To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you may achieve that through study of archetype. It went away too fast. I gotta remember when it's not talking.
This power.
Something born of the heart. The most resonant vessel in thee, which awakens with a roar. Thou art its speaker. 'Tis thy means to shout down the fears and the voices like thunder. The heroes of old perished, only possessing one. Yet this marks thee apart. Thou canst acquire and wield many. Who are you? This voice? I can't remember. I hear a familiar voice.
This power.
Magic is magic is that which manifests itself from yearning. It is a thing born of the heart. The most resonant vessel in thee, which awakens with a roar. Thou art its speaker. 'Tis thy means to shout down thy fears with the voice like thunder. The heroes of old perished, only possessing one. Okay, so we can't do it yet. I'm just testing. Okay, no. We already have these. Okay. Anyways.
Oh.
Not yet chosen a power to view in your friend. Wait, what do you mean? So I gotta pick. Okay, maybe I'm just stupid. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't really seem like the magic type, but I don't want to take away. Mage's defenses are paltry at best. It cannot endure harm. Go through MP fast, and a mage without MP is practically dead weight. No, I don't really want that. Let me think about it. Are we sure I can't just skip until I get something that fits him better?
Potatoes.
Hello, Deer Hunter Shane. Excuse how the stream looks. This we're having some issues today.
I see. This right here. All right. Sure.
Hopefully it looks okay on you guys' end. I know there's been some jokes about it looking like a slideshow. We're not certain if it's just the performance of the game based on multiple articles indicating PC performance issues, or if it's just that the game is too hard on my PC.
What did you see?
Yeah, this is a demo for a game that I've been excited about for a while.
I see. This could be useful.
Changed equipment. The man with an eye patch should now have awoken to an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment now and from here on. I hope your football playing went well. I kind of got distracted after a while because I had to do work. What did this say? Yeah, I feel weird having two warriors, but I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like either of them really fit with mage. If it comes down to it, we can switch. By talking to more in academia and studying archetypes, you'll be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending more lectures or by reading books in the surrounding bookshelves. Cat. Yes. You can pet the cat.
This cat, you see.
His name's Plateau. Why? Thank you.
That's a good boy.
What does that do?
What now?
Ooh, so stylish. Increases archetype experience by 100. Interesting. You don't seem to be able to... Oh wait, there it is. Okay, so I can actually. Let's... Obviously, we want to give our main character our... Oh, I remember not. Because I will give our main character the best gear, but I guess someone already had it. Heirloom sword. These the same. Yeah, it makes sense. We've just got these. Okay. So you can keep that. This has more strength, so let's... Nope, okay. We're learning. It's a learning experience. What do I do with her? Okay, party formation tips. Magic a scroll. What is happening? Why? Oh, okay. I'd accidentally activated fast forward. So... Now... We're just kind of exploring. It's our first time really getting to, like, be in this realm and look around.
My young friend, you are truly as right. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes. After all, A hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew. As vividly as you can make it, as long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet.
Oh man, I think I accidentally left.
What?
You two all right there?
Trance?
He always looks so hunched. His hips look so
Have
wide.
we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that...
Okay, well, now I wish I'd made him a mage. Talking about the archetypes and things you learned.
Awakened it. But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Nah.
Look, in all
We're gonna
honesty,
continue
I don't
gaslighting
know
you.
any more than you do. But the short version is, well,
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here.
We've 5 days until the...
Okay, so now I get to control them. This guy again. Why do we always find these shopkeepers in like the worst possible environments? Random forest surrounded by monster? A mine full of murderous soldiers? Oh no! Chunky got away.
sure.
Okay.
What now?
Hold on. Can we... Cute. We still only have the one quest. System... One, let's save. I don't... Shoo! The perfect thing for a system. Boot. Okay, skills. What? Details. I want to give him magic.
Where was I?
A, I want to explore a little bit more in here. B, what happens if I talk to the cat again?
Here, kitty.
Okay, that's it. That makes sense. This is the end of this room. There's more books over here. Hello?
That is... all right.
Oh my god, there's even more books up here. Oof. Yeah, I do not have the time to read all these or check these out. We're just trying to get through the demo. So I need to get him to 3. Him to 3 as well. Let's... I hate that I've spent so much money on this.
Fascinating. This rating, all right.
But
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
because it seems like it will adjust our gear and stats. Like we might not be...
Still have much to learn.
I'm getting the feeling that characters might not be shoehorned into specific things.
It appears.
Okay.
Oh.
But this will give us a nice round group. Again, I hate that I did it twice, but here's my other question.
These come.
Okay, he can sell armor. Okay, so the Maka is different from, or the mag is different from the money. In 5 or in 4, your Maka is used for both. Don't worry about it, my dude.
Let's go.
Let's be honest, I'm probably going to end up grinding a bunch anyways. Not in the demo, but in general.
I'm sorry.
I'm just checking to see how far the demo goes, if it says. Just a sec. I'm trying to see like where the dinner ends. Ends the day after you encounter blah blah in the catacombs. Okay. Blah blah blah. Let's go.
Hi. Hi.
Stop. Let me leave. I no longer wish to talk to you. Grand Ion. Me.
This place.
Trying something real quick. Let's see how this goes.
That being the case,
This will be an interesting video to go back on. We've made several settings changes in an event to try and make the game and stream more stable.
We end this quickly.
Let's take them all out. Come forth, royal soul.
You guys look like you're weak to fire.
Blades ready, lads?
We're evenly matched. Guess we'd better stay on our toes.
Any means necessary.
Bop.
Blaze! Stay focused.
You're...
much to learn from you.
The freedom of a wanderer.
So yeah, I was pretty certain giving us a full complement of different types of playable characters was going to be advantageous. Oh, I actually didn't mean to hit that. Let's just try and kill this thing then, before it comes out of stun. Oof, oof, oof. It's gonna get a hit on it? Oh no, it's still stunned. Oh no, it's not.
Seeker! Scour!
Let's catch our breath.
Man, it seems like it's really struggling. I tried going with a faster preset because that was one of the things OBS is saying that I could try.
Right there. Charging in. Push through. Okay.
But
Let's give this all we've got.
I still seem to just be dropping frames all over the place.
I'll get some distance. Forward. By this power. Better be sure.
Any means necessary. Blaze! One remains.
In the name of justice. Let's stay calm.
Ow, my bones.
Don't be careless. Here I go.
What was that? I didn't tell it to do that. Oh, that's right, that just blocks. Crap. I was going to say, I think we can just whack it to death here. I'm annoyed at myself. I was trying to be cheap and save us like 4 MP. Like a little nerd. Yeah, I don't know that the change I made there had any like helpful impact, so I'm gonna change it back. So I'm gonna change it back to the preset that we had it at earlier.
I see.
I appreciate anyone that's been hanging around despite all the issues we've been having. Oh yes, anyone that's ever played Shin Megami Tensei games knows that they can be really rough sometimes. So, ooh. I was gonna say, having abilities that will... Oh, there's 2 of them, too.
Trivial.
Having abilities that are, like, statusy.
Blades ready, lads?
Why do they have balls coming from their throat?
Potatoes.
Hello, Mysterious Ace. I apologize for the quality of the stream. It probably looked chunky bad.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash.
We had to make a lot of adjustments to make the game playable. But we were very excited about the game, so we really wanted to play it. We're so close to death. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
I'll cut you down.
Bonk. We hit him with a thick bunkus.
Let's catch our breath. That'll do.
Don't let your guard down yet.
Okay, so you do need to lock on to do the dashing at them. And you need to be facing them to do the dash. Oh wait, it's not A to dodge, it's B. B is dodge. I don't know if you guys are weak to wind or not, but we're gonna do it. Resistant, okay.
It's true. Let's go. Might not have
Well, we know that they're resistant to the fire too, so we'll just whack them.
Now, what's the plan?
But you know what?
No, hold
What you're not resistant to is a sword to the face.
Let's wrap this up. Good one,
Great job, Stroll. Only one left. Finish them off.
This is true. Go on, finish the job.
In the name, warrior. Hack and slash.
One final adjustment. I wonder. Not that. Let's see if that helps any. After that, if this seems to make it worse, I'll just switch it back. And then we're gonna stop messing with it and just acknowledge that the stream's gonna be a bit scuffy. Oh, I was about to dodge. I didn't realize that he was about to lunge at me.
Grease has been burned. If he gets attacked, it'll hurt a lot more.
Let's go.
Okay. To
Let me help.
help with this, we're gonna do this.
Blaze.
Alright, they're resistant to fire. But you know what they're not resistant to? Bonk. So now we only have to deal with one instead of two. Which we knew that was gonna hurt. But
We can do this.
No thanks.
Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
I can't afford. Are you prepared?
yes, I am prepared. But yeah, Mysterious Ace, how are you doing?
That's how I've survived.
I don't even know if you're still here. You may have just checked in and then bounced. I almost said and then bonked. We'll increase our magic for now.
He's burnt smart.
Wow.
Useful.
Do we have the ability to heal him from his burns? Let's heal ourselves. But also, like, do we have anything? Ah, there we go. Cures burns. It seems like it's the way out. Let's see what's over here. Gotta do the explorers.
There they are.
Ah, there we go. Okay. I was like, why isn't it going? Oh, we're strong enough to kill the slimes without having to actually fight them now. Oh. I don't think this has done anything to fix the issue. So we're going to change it back. Well, I would. It will let me press the button. I hate that our experience with getting to play the game comes in such a scuffed format, but we will live, we will live.
Right there. Charging it. Forward.
Oh, okay.
This is our chance. Forward. Let's take them all out.
This. I shall.
Are you prepared? Hack and slash. Let's wrap this up. Good one,
Stroll
Strong.
always comes through. Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
This. Still standing.
I can't afford to hope. I call upon royal power within.
I'm scared that if we don't do this, it'll survive.
You hate to see it.
Be careful. There's more of them.
There's more?
There they
Oh.
are. All right. Push through.
I was like, I thought these guys were dead.
Come on. How's that?
Still more powerful.
Yeah? Much Zelda, such wow.
I don't like this.
Don't tell me. But Luke.
Wait, just out of curiosity. Okay.
Push through.
Amazing. Great moves back
I
there.
see the enemy.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Aw, man. When he did that noise, I thought he was about to attack. I guess it was the warning that I should dodge. Whatever. Why are the slimes still here? Nice, thank you. Appreciated.
Come forth, royal soul. Here.
Helpful as ever.
This is. Let's go.
We have an ice skill now.
Blaze.
But we know that the slimes are weak to fire.
Almost finished. It's okay. We can do this.
I hit the wrong button. I meant to try and heal. Because I know that we're right.
You're barely
Power
holding
of
together.
heals.
Gotta heal up quick.
Burn. One remains.
Thanks, Grius. I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
What?
Stroll, you gotta aim better than that.
Oh, he missed, I guess. We're gonna heal ourselves first because we are weak to the fire and we have burn on us. Yeah, see? That almost killed us again. Let's see how Blitz does against them. Since they seem to do fire attacks, it makes sense that they'd be weak against it.
That was close. Can't be too careful.
So,
What now?
yeah, we're down to only one of those. I know I just used a bunch of our healing herbs, but miner's boots. I mean, that's just flat out better than what we have.
There they are.
Good find.
Okay, I'm... Oh, that's an option? I bet it told me, and I just wasn't paying attention one time. Let's give him these gauntlets since he's so strength focused. Metaphor Refantasio. Okay, let's see. I'm expecting some sort of like mid-boss or boss. Interesting. Okay, you guys are dead.
My archetype's abilities feel stronger.
There they are.
Okay, we've yet to fight one of these. We died to one of these in the beginning when before we were like really supposed to be fighting. Let's test to see what it's weak against, because I don't know. I could see a worm being weak against cold. Yerp.
I can't afford to hold.
Wait, what is heat up? Increases physical attack by 10%. Attack increases further if archetype is same. Okay, okay.
I'll cut you down.
Chunk.
I will fight with pride.
Ow. Jeez, that hurt.
In the name of justice, I shall vanquish evil. I call upon royal power within.
It's okay. Let's go. Maybe not.
You know what? Let's heal. That thing hurts. Jeez.
I shall fight. I shall vanquish evil.
This better give me a lot of experience. Giant worm meat score. Meat's back on the menu, boys. Yerp. Scrap metal.
Nice. Here we go.
Interesting. Can be purified at a church. Does that mean it's messed up now?
What now?
I mean, it's more defense and evasion, and we get hit a lot. So we could use the increased defense. Actually, speaking of, I did want to heal Stroll. Let's see.
I see the enemy. I'm right here. We have the edge. forth, royal soul. Seeker.
So they're weak to wind.
Let's keep this up.
Blades ready. Mage!
We know. Well, okay, the slime is less of a concern, actually.
Crystallize! Time to end this!
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Okay, you know what, actually, there would have been a better way to do it. Oh, crap, I meant to go over one.
I will fight with Seeker.
That's fine.
Last one.
No need to rush this. Any means necessary.
Yeah. If I had used the fire to kill him, I could use the sword to kill the snake. I mean, we didn't end up taking any damage anyway, so it's fine. But it was a smarter way to go about it.
One's training is never complete.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
Damn it!
Right there. Time for some close combat.
Oh, no, 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 no.
All right, we did it.
I see the enemy. Charging in.
Don't waste.
Now we can go in on it.
Advance! Advance! And we'll win this!
I won't hold back. Let me help.
I owe you.
Blade Mage! Freeze!
Got them right in their
In the warrior!
sharp as always, Prius.
So, I think one of the things we'll need to focus on, at least for a little bit, I don't know if this will change as time goes on, but getting,
The power of heroes!
spending some money to buy, MP-related items.
Tougher than I thought. The freedom of a wanderer. Still here?
No. Mage!
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Let's push through. How's that? Push through. How's that? Let's push through.
Very impressive.
Okay. Just a bunch of little teeth boys living on the ground, dying like little bitches.
So is yours.
Okay, so that leads back the way we came.
There they are.
We end this quickly! You're wide open!
Handle this quick.
I won't hold back. Scour. Nice.
That one's down.
Very promising.
Got
Let's go.
nothing to worry about.
Freeze! Two remain.
Prius has this
In the
hand.
name of just. Hack and slash.
Bonk.
Put out.
Not
I will
bad.
fight.
if
Let's
I say
go.
so myself.
Some battles are hardly a foot.
I feel stronger.
I don't remember how I've been doing it now. Wait, once we get to level 10, I think I'm just going to start, like,
I shall rise.
increasing each one going down the list.
I think we're in the clear.
Treasure!
Found something.
Amazing. Ooh. Yeah, let's
What now?
let's boost our endurance by 3. We're really just stacking stuff on our guy. Is this not? Alright, one, that's a better sword than we had. Wait, what happened? Why can't I... Oh, there it is. Endurance by 3. Okay. We're trying to make the only guy that is healing magic right now able to stay alive. I'm also going to... It's a cooking ingredient. No, we can't go that way. You know what? Let's be cheeky with this. Hold on. What happens if I do this? I know I said I'd stop messing with it, but...
Indeed.
Hey.
Oh, it's a restroom.
All right.
Oh, it's going to be really annoying if it heals us in here, considering we just used, like, a majority of our MP healing items. Let's save. So these are, like, the safe rooms inside of the dungeons in Persona 5.
Still, though...
True.
Yeah, see, that seems even more unstable. What happens if we set it to the fastest?
Then... Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go back to my old settings. I think this is just gonna be a very scuffed stream. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, cause like, there's the anxiety part of me that's like, oh god, what if?
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
What if, there's an actual problem with the computer? Yeah, stop following us. Oh, wait. Let's actually get these increased. I forgot he was selling increased, he did start selling weapons and armor. And we just kind of like ignored it and left.
Now then.
Give it to you. And we'll give this to you. Oh, and let's buy some more, yeah, let's buy like 5 more of these just in case. We'll buy another one of these.
Thank you.
Thank you. Så England är det samhällsbund Skottland är det som Pepple. This seems like it might be a boss fight.
Wait a second.
Let's go.
What is that?
It's a crystal. Of raw magma. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might...
That's all just superstition though, right?
It's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving.
My shoulder hands.
Here it comes.
Barrel. So let's start by buffing our strong boy.
Helpful as ever. This, dear mate.
We don't really know what it's weak against. Let's just test the waters.
Are you prepared? No holding back. I'll cut you down.
Oh god.
Falling back. Vitus power. Wind.
I noticed it said the front row is being targeted. So let's
I won't hold back. Freeze!
Oh, we found the weakness.
The noble I am. Moving to the rear. Are you prepared? Hack and slash.
It's okay. Seeker. No.
We'll just do regular attack. Ah, yes.
Engage it. Mage!
Let's hit it with some more.
Crystallize!
Now, well, time to go offensive.
Warrior!